The election for Texas governor is still a year away, but new polling out this week shows Governor Greg Abbott is vulnerable. According to the Texas Hispanic Policy Foundation, their polling reveals that former Democratic Congressman Beto O'Rourke is only 1 point away from Greg Abbott. Abbott coming in with 43% to O'Rourke's 42%. 12% of Texans still undecided. Here to talk about this is Glenn Smith, a senior strategist at Progress Texas, and former Texas GOP Chairman James Dickey. Glenn Smith, what's your reaction to the polling? Does Greg Abbott have a target on his back next November?
Oh, we always like to see polling numbers that look pretty good for us. You know, I do have to warn that maybe the next poll doesn't look so good. So as soon as I crow about this one, I'll be having to back up on the next one or try to explain it away. But really, this looks pretty good at the moment, and I think it's a sign that Texas eyes are open to some of the failures of the past years. They're looking hard for an alternative. They know Beto. Anything could happen, but I'm not going to overstate this poll. I think it would be a mistake. It's a long way to the election time. I'd rather have this than have the numbers be bad, but let's wait and see how it develops.
James Dickey, what's your take on these polling numbers?
So actually, in the poll, they report that they know that they oversampled Hispanics, and that's on purpose because of their focus as an organization. But they don't even make it clear that they also oversampled Democrats, and they also oversampled other categories more likely to lean Democrat. So given all of that, the actual headline from this poll should be that O'Rourke can't even win a rigged poll.
You know, Glenn, talking about Beto O'Rourke, of course, he has not announced that he is running for governor. Do you think he will?
Oh, I think he's going to announce. He's just getting all his ducks in a row before he does so. But it's going to be a long way to Election Day. And I'm just going to agree with James on one thing. Polls are not election results. They never have been, they never are, they never will be. Democrats are going to have to fight to win this election and do it a day at a time. But I'd rather have good results than whatever poll than bad results. It's good public relations.
James, would the governor invite a race and like a race against Beto O'Rourke for governor?
I don't think so, and I think that's because the governor appears to be a pretty smart elected official, and I have long said there are only two ways to run: unopposed or scared, to take seriously every single challenge and the need to earn every single vote every single time. So when I say I don't think he would necessarily welcome a challenge from O'Rourke, certainly O'Rourke's anti-Texas positions would make him an opponent that any Republican could really draw dramatic differences with. But what I mean is that he wouldn't take lightly, and no wise politician would take lightly any opposition, and would take very seriously the need to earn every Texan's vote. As Glenn said, there is a year away in this election, and a year is a lifetime in politics.
Glenn, any final thoughts on a Beto O'Rourke candidacy for governor?
Well, I'm happy to see that he's about to get into the race. It's going to be an exciting year. We're going to have a great time talking about it on this show. And I think it's going to be close. And just wait and see how the horse race ends.
Okay, well, as you said, there is a lot of time between now and then. We are out of time. Glenn, James, as always, thank you very much.
Thank you.